classic metal lunchbox. It's been traded out for the plain old paper bag.
Yeah, but a business owner in Wauwatosa with a taste for nostalgia is hanging on to a large collection of vintage lunchboxes. CBS 58's Michael Schlesinger got an up-close look.
By day, Phil Cranes works at his family-run store, Rose's Flower Shop in Tosa. It's been around since the 1940s, just about as long as some of his special lunchboxes have existed. On the side, he collects them, 225 to be exact. Just take a look at what he has.
Customers love it. You know, people come in here, they're waiting for me to wrap up a bouquet. Their eyes kind of wander up, and look what they see. They can't take their eyes off it, and especially in our age group. This is all TV history, and I mean, I've had people stay here 2-3 hours for a $25 bouquet.
Crane says his hobby started about a quarter of a century ago and grew out of a hunger for nostalgia.
You know, we've had the flower shop, we had all this empty space. About 22 years ago, I saw an article about a Partridge Family lunchbox, and something just clicked in my head, lunchboxes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Partridge Family.
So I did a little research, how many are there, what kinds are out there, what TV shows had lunchboxes. They looked really interesting. I started buying 3 or 4 a week, and pretty soon, before I go insane, you can see what happens. And then eBay came along, and that was it. The buying went out of control. I think I love you. Now I had access to all of the really good condition boxes that other collectors had, and I became obsessed with upgrading the condition to mainly very near new or mint condition lunchboxes.
These lunchboxes are special because of their metallic style, especially the ones between 1950 and 1980, like Snoopy and Barbie, Howdy Doody, Land of the Giants, and Hop Along Cassidy. And to pick up the tempo a bit, the bands Kiss and Bee Gees, among others.
1950 is when they first came out with they actually just put a decal on a box. The company found out they sold 10 times as much to kids and families. Then the TV boxes came along, and 1980s came along. There were still a lot of TV boxes. Mid-80s came along, and lawsuits started coming in from children getting injured by metal lunchboxes. And by 87, they were pretty much done. Whatever you see now is a reproduction or a tribute box.
And while they all are meaningful, some have greater value on various levels for this owner.
Mainly it's the condition. This has never been used. I don't have the thermos for it, but you can see the inside. It's clean, never a sandwich in there. And this is what I look for, because when you think a lunchbox was made to be used, destroyed, thrown out, to find one 30, 40 years old that's never been used. This was sitting in an attic. The child in 1968 did not like the Beatles. The mother put it in the attic, and in 2004 put it on eBay. Then it went up to my collection.
There's also this 1965 Beatles collectible with the original thermos. In all, a $600 value.
Oh, this is baby boomer heaven here, you bet. Bobby Sherman. And that's how I tell how old somebody is. Who's Bobby Sherman? Ah, I know how old you are.
Easy come, easy go, I'm sitting it out.
He was a pop artist, much like a Justin Bieber would be now, of the mid-late 60s. He had the Beatles haircut. He was a handsome man, and girls would scream at his concerts.
And I know, easy come.
So Phil, I'm hearing amongst your collection you have something that's tremendously valuable.
This is priceless.
Okay, what is it?
Well, this is a CBS 58 lunchbox designed just for you. One of a kind. It's a one of one with a storm moving through.
There's rain on the radar. Look at that. And shameless promotion, CBS 58. I said tremendously valuable. What do you think I can get for this on eBay?
75 cents.
Will you work with me a little bit more?
Maybe
you make me feel better.
Maybe $2.
Some of the finds provide a rich history lesson, including this one from 15 years ago. It was destined to be sold at the observation deck at the World Trade Center in New York City. Obviously, it never made it there. This box was one of 48 ever produced.
They're not extremely valuable, but I think as a piece of history, it's invaluable. $50 to $100. now. It's not like throwing money away. You've got an item that I can easily resell, not that I will, but the customer feedback has been phenomenal. You can't deny that. You can't deny that.
I'm told Cranes gets at least one offer a month. He says, no can do. His collection stays as is, or maybe it'll expand some more if the time and price are right. But he does realize at some point he'll have to let them go.
I'll probably pack them up in boxes, and wouldn't it be nice to donate them to a advertising museum or an art museum? Who knows?
Reporting from Wauwatosa, Michael Schlesinger, CBS 58 News.